Updated August 26, 2018, 20 hours 0 minutes and 28 seconds. West Coast wraps up a top 2 finish. The Demons power past the Giants, and the Kangaroos beat the Saints as the home and away season comes to an end. The first round of finals will be Richmond v Hawthorn, West Coast v Collingwood, Melbourne v Geelong and Sydney v GWS. AFL Finals Week 1 First Qualifying Final, Richmond v Hawthorn, MCG, Thursday, September 6, 7:20 p.m. East. First Elimination Final, Melbourne v Geelong, MCG, Friday, September 7, 7:50 p.m. East. Second Elimination Final, Sydney Swans v GWS, SCG, Saturday, September 8, 4:20 p.m. East. Second Qualifying Final, West Coast v Collingwood, Perth Stadium, Saturday, September 8, 8:10 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Eagles get the job done against Lions. West Coast Eagles have locked up second spot on the AFL ladder with a breezy 26-point win over Brisbane. It was an ideal pre-finals tune-up for the Eagles, who fended off a Lions outfit that had saved one of their sloppiest performances all year for last. The 14.14, 98 to 11.6, 72 result ensures West Coast will play 2 finals at Perth Stadium, starting with a qualifying final against Collingwood. The Lions lacked poise when the game was on the line and trailed by as much as 44 points just before three-quarter time. West Coast midfield trio Dom Sheed, 30 disposals, Jack Redden, 29 disposals, and Luke Shuey, 27 disposals, ran riot, contributing 21 of the team's 42 clearances. Up forward, Jack Darling kicked 4 goals while Jamie Cripps and Liam Ryan chipped in with 3 apiece. For Brisbane, it was a disappointing end to a promising season. They were keen to at least shape the top 4 in their final assignment of 2018, and given the vast improvements they have made in coach Chris Fagan's second campaign at the helm, it was rightly billed as a danger game for the Eagles. It certainly looked like one during the first quarter, with the lead changing hands 6 times, as players came to terms with the slippery conditions after a morning of heavy rain. But West Coast killed off the contest in just the second term, booting 4 goals in, restricting the Lions to 2 behinds to lead by 35 points at the long break. They were never in any real doubt after that, although Brisbane rallied in the last quarter and outscored West Coast 4 goals to 2 to give the 16,367 strong Gabba crowd something to cheer about. Dane Beams was best for the Lions with a game-high 32 touches. But the man who replaced him as captain, Dane Zorko, struggled again under the pressure of a heavy tag and was kept to just 16 disposals by Mark Hutchings. Demons beat GWS but injuries sour when Melbourne will host Geelong in a home elimination final after steamrolling GWS by 45 points at the MCG to secure 5th spot on the AFL ladder. The Demons were reduced to 2 men on the bench for Sunday afternoon second half but ran riot in the third quarter, piling on 5 unanswered goals on the way to a 15.12, 102 to 8.9, 57 triumph in front of a 37,285 strong crowd. Melbourne will take on the Cats at the MCG in the first week of the finals, while GWS, who finished the season in 7th place, face a sudden death clash with crosstown rivals Sydney. The D's head into their first finals campaign since 2006 full of confidence after backing up last week's win over West Coast with an imperious performance against the Giants. Brownlow medal contender Max Gawn continued his superb season with 37 hit-outs, 18 disposals and a goal. Christian Petracca and Tom McDonald each booted 3 majors, and Angus Brayshaw, 32 touches, was prolific in the midfield. Prime mover Stephen Connolly, 32 disposals, 2 goals, was influential for GWS, but Josh Kelly, 19 touches, became the latest star to struggle under a hard tag by James Harmes. Giants ruckman Rory Lobb played no part in the fourth quarter. Melbourne lost Dean Kent to a shoulder injury in the opening minutes, while Dom Tyson, wrist, joined him in the rooms late in the second term. But it mattered little, with the Giants looking out of their depth in just their second appearance at the MCG this season after beating Collingwood in round 2. Melbourne led by just 13 points after a tight first half, but their dominance at the contests always looked likely to pay off eventually. The Giants' woes were exemplified late in the third quarter when Jeremy Cameron looked to hand pass to Zach Langdon in front of an open goal but failed to hit the target, prompting jeers from the Melbourne faithful.
GWS were missing at least 8 members of their best 22, but star forward Toby Green, veterans Brett Deledio and Matt DeBoer, and key defenders Aidan Corr and Sam Taylor are listed to return for Week 1 of the finals.
Goes out a winner as North beat Saints. North Melbourne has ended its AFL season on a winning note, but star forward Ben Brown couldn't kick enough goals in his side's 23-point victory over St Kilda to claim the Coleman medal. With both sides out of finals contention, Brown's bid to overtake Richmond's Jack Riewoldt in the race to claim the AFL's goal-kicking award was the main point of interest at Docklands. Needing 7 goals to draw level, Brown kicked 3 in the first half but couldn't manage another in the 17.15, 117 to 14.10, 94 win to fall short of Riewoldt, who claimed his third Coleman medal. With 65, North were 10th and the Saints 16th heading into the final round of the home and away season, with those latter positions reflected in a poor crowd of 19,866 at the St Kilda home game. The Roos improved to 9th with the result, but Alan Richardson's side remained in 16th spot and finished a season where finals were hoped for, if not expected, with just 4 wins, a draw and 17 losses. At least the Saints didn't turn their toes up when North threatened to run away with the contest. Brad Scott's men appeared comfortable enough, up by 22 points at quarter time, then 35 at the main break. St Kilda looked wobbly when the margin blew out to a game-high 42 points early in the third term, but a 4-goal rally made it a 23-point game at the last change. Trent Dumont was outstanding for the Roos, with a career-high 38 possessions and a goal. Ben Cunnington, 29 disposals, and Sean Higgins, 29, were also influential. Retiring forward Jared Waite signed off with 3 goals in his 244th and final match, and the former Blue was mobbed by his teammates after he hit the post with a set shot following the final siren. If Roos veteran Scott Thompson is to continue his 222-game career, he may start the 2019 season late, after he was reported for a crude hit on Jack Steele. Jack Steven, 34 and 2, and Steele, 35 possessions and 2 goals, led the way for the Saints. AFL ladder-up topics: Australian Football League, Sport, Australia, Queensland, Brisbane 4,000, WA, Perth 6,000, Vic, Melbourne 3,000, North Melbourne 3051, St Kilda 3182, New South Wales, Sydney 2000. First posted August 26, 2018, 12 hours 38 minutes and 26 seconds.